Ukrainian foreign minister has accused Hungary of kidnapping 7 employees of a Ukrainian state savings bank alongside a large amount of cash and gold.
U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran is looking to strike a deal with Washington to end the war, but noted that it's now too late.
The European Commission presented its strategy on intergenerational fairness on Thursday.
Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha has accused Hungary of kidnapping 7 employees of a Ukrainian state savings bank alongside a large amount of cash and gold. According to Ukraine's Orshed Bank, a van carrying personnel and some 65 million euros was intercepted in central Budapest. The vehicle was transporting cash from Austria to Ukraine. Hungary's National Tax and Customs Administration, meanwhile, issued a statement of its own saying that a criminal investigation into alleged money laundering has been launched. The incident signals a dramatic escalation in already angry relations between the two countries, a day after Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky traded accusations and referenced the possible use of force. Budapest and Kiev are locked in a bitter row over the shutdown of the Druzhba pipeline, carrying cheap Russian oil to Hungary through Ukraine. The pipeline was struck in a suspected Russian attack in late January and has not been repaired since. Hungary has accused Ukraine of using the issue for political blackmail.
U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Iran has initiated negotiations with the United States following his recent assertions that Washington must play a role in selecting the future leadership of the country. Trump urged Iranian diplomats to seek asylum and help his country in building a better Iran. Despite the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, Trump claimed that global oil prices remained stable and emphasized that further economic pressure is required. The U.S. Treasury Department is expected to announce measures aimed at combating rising energy prices, including potential action involving the oil futures market. The U.S.'s Operation Epic Fury aims to destroy Iran's offensive missile program, naval capacity, prevent Tehran from developing nuclear weapons, and wipe out their ability to fund armed groups in the region. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says that Washington was not expanding military objectives, noting that the operation is performing well and ahead of schedule. He also warned Tehran that it, quote, has no idea what it's up against, and indicated that U.S. strikes are about to surge dramatically in the days to come. The U.S. Navy reported that joint operations with Israel have so far resulted in the sinking of over 30 Iranian vessels.
Overnight, Abu Dhabi came under intense attack. Now, since Saturday, the UAE Air Defence has intercepted 1,072 drones, 196 ballistic missiles and 8 cruise missiles. Public warning alerts and alarms rang through the night. In fact, we've just had another one 30 minutes ago here in Dubai. A contact down at Abu Dhabi International Airport just told me that they are hearing interception explosions around every 20 seconds at the moment. In terms of the travel, Etihad and Emirates Airlines are continuing to run limited services out of both airports in Abu Dhabi and here down at DXB. I think the general consensus for a lot of people is that they thought it would have been over by now, and while everything does seem fully under control, there is a growing concern. Jane Witherspoon, Euronews in Dubai.
Britain is sending additional fighter jets to Qatar as tensions escalate across the Middle East. Prime Minister Keir Starmer says 4 Typhoon jets will join an existing UK squadron in the Gulf state to strengthen defence operations across the region. The announcement comes after a drone strike earlier this week on a Royal Air Force base in Cyprus. Starmer has justified the move, claiming that Iran's actions are targeting global energy infrastructure.
Iran is targeting oil and gas facilities in the Gulf and tankers in the Straits of Hormuz, trying to inflict economic pain around the world. So we will continue to work with the industries affected and our allies to respond to any impact.
2 Wildcat helicopters equipped with anti-drone capabilities are expected to arrive in Cyprus on Friday, while the British warship, the HMS Dragon, is due to deploy next week. Despite the military build-up, the leader of the Labour Party insists the UK is pushing for calm, although he could not give a timescale as to how long the conflict in the Middle East will last.
We are doing everything we can to de-escalate this. I can't give you a time base for this. I don't think anybody can. My strong view is that we need to de-escalate, and ultimately this will have to be a matter of negotiation when it comes to some of the core issues like nuclear capability.
Starmer initially refused to have any role in the US-Israeli war with Iran, but later agreed to a US request to use 2 British military bases for a, quote, specific and limited defense purpose.
Europeans are seeking to leave Iran using the checkpoint at the border with neighboring Azerbaijan. They have decided to leave the country due to ongoing military operations near Tehran, which continue to pose a threat. There are several routes available for leaving Iran, and some people are choosing Azerbaijan, seeing it as a safer option. To cross the border, evacuees must first obtain a code. Slight delays occur due to internet connectivity issues, while the process takes approximately 50 minutes.
Well, because there is no flight to go outside Iran, so we need to find a solution. And the best is coming to Azerbaijan to go outside the country. Well, no, it's good, it's well. With the code, it's okay.
Ukrainians are also crossing the border, seeking safer locations due to the ongoing war in their home country.
Я работаю в Иране с тренером сборной по гребле на байдарках каноэ. Сложившаяся ситуация в стране мне пришлось покинуть, так как происходят боевые действия, и моя семья очень переживает за меня, и я принял решение выехать на безопасную территорию, дружественную страну Азербайджан. И в Украину я также не направлюсь, потому что в моей Украине так же самое происходит. Военная ситуация плохая. Я вернусь в Англию, где же проживает моя семья.
Since the 28th of February, more than 1,300 people have crossed from Iran into Azerbaijan via the Astara border. Among the evacuees are staff from European embassies, along with nationals from other countries. The numbers are being updated daily as more people leave Iran.
I think I would just wait there and put my passport to the gate and wait about 50 minutes and get the code back. I think in the Tehran is a little bit dangerous. Every day bombing. The nearest, the 500 meter beside our house is raging. So I think in the Iran side, just Azerbaijan is most safer. Safer. How does the gate?
These movements have taken place amid ongoing evacuation efforts as the situation in Iran continues to escalate.
The European Commission presented its strategy on intergenerational fairness on Thursday to make sure policies adopted today will improve tomorrow's opportunities. The non-binding document aims to amplify young people's voices and to reduce territorial disparities. We must not leave any generation behind, European Commissioner Glen Mikalev said.
The intergenerational fairness strategy proposes an intergenerational fairness contract. This is a symbolic contract. It's not a contract that we sign, but it reflects a commitment. It reflects a promise that we make politically.
The strategy sets up 15 actions, such as creating an index to identify opportunities and gaps between generations. An AI tool will also be launched to better evaluate the long-term consequences of policies in various fields, such as the environment, employment, health and pensions.
Oh my God, I love it. kiss me? Really happy seeing my very own Barbie doll. It put a smile on my face. The details were incredible, and as a young girl, you dreamed of having these moments, but they never seemed to be the case, that they could become true. And the ball as well. I wonder how good she is at taking penalties. I think she'll score. To be a Barbie role model is so special. To have my very own one-of-a-kind Barbie doll, I'm very proud of that. I can't wait to show my family. I think this is an opportunity for young girls to see what they want to be when they're older, when they grow up, and Barbie being a huge part of that and champion women.